Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the mat. You just need your mat, some blocks if you have some, otherwise don't worry about it. So find some space and let's get started having a lie down position. Whatever that might look like for you today, maybe you prefer your knees to be bent, maybe you'd like them to be out long, however makes you comfortable. I like to bring my knees together with my feet nice and wide and let those knees knock in together. Option for your arms to be out wide, option for one on your belly, one on your heart. And let's just start to bring all of your awareness inward. With each exhale, letting go of any worries, any stresses, anything that might be bothering you today. And just see if you can bring all of your awareness into your body. Maybe that means slowing down your breath a little bit. And when you're ready, taking a moment to check in with yourself. Not trying to change anything, just simply noticing, maybe scanning through your body from the crown of your head down to your fingers, toes. Notice how your physical body, mental body, energy body is all feeling today. There's no right or wrong answer. Just acknowledging what is. And let's bring all of this awareness to the breath. Again, not trying to change it, just observing. Wherever you are in your breath cycle, gently releasing all the air. Today we'll be exploring deep belly breath. So on your inhale, fill your belly, press all the air nice and low, feel the belly expand, and exhale to draw that belly button back in towards your spine. Inhale to press the air down into the belly, and exhale to gently draw it back into your spine. Keep this going with your breath. Inhale as you fill that belly, feeling it expand wide, and exhale to draw the belly button in. And keep this deep belly breathing going. Today in our practice, we're exploring our Solar Plexus Chakra, our Manipura, which is in the belly and associated with the color yellow. In Sanskrit, Manipura means city of jewels. And it's about being free to choose your own path in any situation, being proud of your achievements, and being the master of your own destiny. To know where you're going, how you're going to get there, to understand that you have the strength to achieve any of your goals. The Solar Plexus Chakra governs the fire element inside us, and it's about your strength, your vitality, your ego, willpower, stamina, your inner power. It's the center where you get things done and you find your sense of self. The Manipura Chakra is also all about being able to deal with anything that comes up and how we digest our life. Can you stand up for yourself? Are you strong and courageous, worthy of love and respect? Do you feel strong in your body and in the world? Fire is action and transformation. Allowing yourself to grow and become a better version of yourself means taking action and leaving behind what no longer serves you. Throughout our practice today, you might like to channel that fire, feel your power lighting up inside you, and feel how much inner power, strength, and willpower you have inside of you. And based on that, maybe you'd like to set an intention for our practice this morning. Maybe you'd like to just focus on bringing that fire to life. When you're ready, let's find some windshield wipers, knocking the knees side to side. If it feels nice in your body, press that top knee over a little bit further or let the knees drop out to the side in the center. We'll stay here for another 3 breaths. And on your next exhale, let's find our way back to neutral. Hug the knees into your chest. Give yourself a little bit of a cuddle. Maybe you'd like to rock the base of your spine into the mat, massaging your lower back. And let's hold on to the knees, roll them away from each other, opening out through the hips. And then we'll change directions. And gently releasing the feet to the floor, hands by your side, spinal articulation, tuck your pelvis, roll up through each vertebrae to a bridge. And on your exhale, roll all the way back down to the ground. On your inhale, tuck the pelvis, roll all the way up. And exhale to roll all the way back down. Keep this going with your breath. Really exploring how long and smooth you can make this roll. Finding that isolation through each vertebrae, like you're picking one up at a time and placing one back down on the ground. Let's do one more, just like that. Drawing that belly button in and gently controlling all the way back down to the ground. On your next exhale, let's rock all the way over to our hands and knees. We'll find a 4-point kneeling. So shoulders are over wrists, hips are over knees, cat-cows, dropping the belly, opening out the chest. And exhale to round out through the spine. Inhale to drop the belly. Exhale to round out through. As always, you're welcome to find some intuitive movements, bringing that chest all the way down and around. Maybe wagging your tail, whatever feels good, whatever helps you loosen out through the spine today. 2 more breaths here. And on your next exhale, let's make our way back to center. 4-point kneeling, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Untuck the toes, draw the right knee into the chest. And I really want you to think of pressing away from your shoulders and drawing the belly button in. We hold for another inhale. Exhale to relax. Let's change side. Left knee comes in. Hug it in nice and tight. Feel that core activate and place it back down. We'll do 2 more each side. Right knee hugs in. Exhale to relax. Left knee hugs in. Exhale to relax. Last one each side. Draw that belly button in, press the earth away, feel that activation. Relax. Last one, left knee comes in. And gently relax. Beautiful. Kickstand the right leg out to the side, extend the left leg long, and left hand reaches up to the ceiling or the sky. Hold for the inhale. Exhale to wrap the top hand underneath as if you're trying to tap your ribs, and then inhale to reach it back up. We'll do 3 more just like that, tapping underneath. Inhale to reach, exhale to wrap, inhale to reach, 1 more, exhale to wrap, tap the ribs, and inhale to reach it back up to the sky. Let's press into that back foot. Lift the hands up off the ground, and on your exhale, finding a side body stretch. We'll hold for another inhale here, and exhale to release the hands back down to the ground. Let's change sides, rotate to face the front of your mat. Left leg kickstands out this time. Right foot extends, reach the right hand up to the sky. Exhale, right hand taps underneath. Inhale to reach, and last one, wrap underneath. And inhale to reach, both hands reach down to the ground. Let's rotate to face the front here. Make sure the hands are underneath your shoulders. We have some modified push-ups, lowering the chest down to the ground. And think of bringing the chest to the front of the mat, elbows stack over wrists. Exhale to press up. We have 3 more like that. Inhale to lower, chest comes forward. Exhale to press, really nice. 2 more modified chaturangas. Exhale to press. Last one, inhale to lower. And exhale to press. Really nice. Let's keep the hands where they are. Tuck the toes so we can rock the weight over the wrists. So we're warming up through the wrist joints now, rocking the weight forward and back. Forward and back. We'll do 2 more here. And let's walk the heels of the palms together, rocking side to side. Last 2 here, and then we'll walk the fingertips to face the knees, rock the weight backwards as if you're sitting down onto your heels. And gently come back to neutral, unravel those hands. Let's keep that toe pose if you can. As always, you're welcome to just untuck those toes if it gets a little bit too intense. Let's bring the hands out in front of us. Make some fists with your hands and then flick your fingers out away from you. Flicking out, out, out. We reach them up over the head, out to the side. Let's go back up over the head and then back to the front. That's it. Keep those arms nice and straight, starting to build some fire through the forearms. Let's do 2 more like that. Reach those hands up and out. Up to the front. Last time up. Keep it going, almost there. And up. and back to the front. Really nice. Let's untuck the toes. Inhale to reach both hands to the sky. Exhale, left hand comes to the floor. Find a nice side body stretch here. We'll hold for another inhale and exhale to change sides, reaching up and over. Nice side body stretch and exhale to come back to center. Let's rock the weight back to find Malasana Yogi Squat. So see if you can bring the heels to the ground. If not, it's okay if they float just up off the ground. And let's rock our weight side to side. So pressing the knees away from your midline here. Nice and proud through the chest. We're strong through the belly. We're just finding a nice opening through the hips. Another 2 breaths here. And on your next exhale, finding neutral. Send your hips to the sky, ragdoll, bend your knees, rest your belly on your thighs, hold on to opposite elbows. Maybe you find a gentle sway side to side here. With every exhale, see if you can release the crown of your head a little bit closer to the floor. 2 more breaths to enjoy here. And on your next exhale, release the hands to the ground. Tuck your pelvis, roll up through each vertebrae. Arms are like wet spaghetti. As you arrive at the top, let's find 2 big shoulder rolls. Shoulders come up, back, and down. Last one, shoulders come up, back, and down. Inhale to reach your hands to the sky, tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold, let it all go. Draw the belly button into your spine. Hug the chest nice and close to your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor, stepping back to a high plank position. We have 2 options for this next one. Option to stay in a high plank, option to lower your knees down to the ground. Commandos, we lower down to 1 elbow, elbow back up to your hand, other elbow goes down, down, hand, hand. Keep alternating what elbow goes to the floor first. Let's do 1 more each side. And last one, down, down, up, up. Holding this push-up position, we'll lower down to the belly for a count of 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's release the forearms to the ground. Hug the elbows into the chest. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, Sphinx pose. Open through the chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And think of pulling your shoulders away from your ears. If it's a little bit more comfortable, maybe you slide those elbows a little bit closer together. So we're really proud through the chest. We're still active through the belly. So draw the belly button in. Squeeze your bum, squeeze your knees, and press the tops of your feet into the ground. Can you lift any higher through the chest? We have another 2 breaths. 1 more inhale here, and exhale to gently relax. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, upward facing dog. We press into the hands, lift the thighs up off the ground. Taking that eye gaze forward, we hold for another inhale, and exhale to gently release back down to the ground. Tuck your toes, press back onto your knees, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Let's take a moment to pedal out the feet here, bending 1 knee at a time. If that feels good, maybe dropping 1 knee in front of the other. Pulsing the chest towards the thighs, whatever feels nice in your body. We'll hang out here for another 2 breaths. And on your next exhale, finding stillness, look to your fingers. Rise up on your toes, big bend in your knees. Step, hop, or walk to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Take as many steps as you need. On your inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, tall mountain, circle the hands to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart space. Let's start to flow. Inhale to reach tall. Exhale to fold. Draw the belly button in. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor, stepping back, high to low plank, option to lower your knees. On your inhale, your choice of back bend. And on your exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Find that breath, starting to feel that fire build in your body. 2 more breaths here. Inhale to rise up on your toes, big bend. Exhale, step, hop, or walk. Forward fold, draw the belly button in. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain, circle the hands. And exhale, hands to your heart space, Samasthiti. Let's go again. Inhale to reach tall. Exhale to fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor, stepping back high to low plank. Option to lower your knees. On your inhale, your choice of back bend, baby cobra, upward dog. And on your exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog, 2 breaths here. Inhale to rise up on your toes, big bend. Exhale, step, hop or float, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain, circle your hands. And exhale, hands to your heart space. Let's make our way back down to dog. Inhale to reach tall. And exhale to fold. Try and follow that breath. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor, stepping back, high to low plank, chaturanga. On your inhale, your choice of back bend. And on your exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Let's spread the fingers nice and wide. Press into all 10 finger mounts. Bring the big toes together. Inhale, right leg to the sky, 3-leg dog. Nice and active through both legs. Inhale, knee to nose, weight comes forward, tiger curl. And exhale to send it high, 3-leg dog. Inhale, weight comes forward. Exhale, send it high. Let's do one more. Inhale, weight comes forward and hold. Draw the belly button in. Can you tap your shin on the floor? And exhale to draw it in. Inhale to lower. Press the earth away with your hands. Exhale to draw it up. We have one more. Inhale to lower. Exhale, core activates. Hug it in. With control, can you step it to that right thumb? High crescent lunge. Reach the hands to the sky. And on your exhale, can you sink nice and deep? Reach the fingertips high, thumbs to the back of the room. Draw the belly button in. We feel that strength here. Feel that fire starting to build in the legs through that activation. Our glutes are squeezing, our quads are squeezing. Holding for another inhale here. Exhale, release the hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers and puff out your chest. Exhale, humble warrior, right shoulder to right knee. Lift the hands to the sky. Eye gaze goes to that right big toe, or maybe you take the eye gaze to the back foot. Keep that belly button drawn in. See if you can let the crown of your head melt to the floor. We hold for another inhale here. Exhale, release the hands. High crescent lunge. Hold for another inhale. Exhale, warrior 3. Launch off that back leg. Draw the belly button in. Can you lift that back heel in line with the crown of your head? Maybe you reach the fingertips forward for a little bit of a challenge. Find that activation. Hold for another inhale here. Exhale, left knee hugs into your chest. Stand tall, stork pose. Can you lift that knee a little bit higher than the hip bone? Keep that belly button drawn in. Find your dristi, that point of focus somewhere in front of you. Hold for another inhale here. Exhale, left leg goes back, warrior 3. This time we land it on the mat. Drop that heel to the ground. Arms unravel. Warrior 2. We open out to the side. The eye gaze goes over the front middle finger, and we're active through the legs. So without moving your legs, hug your heels together. Find your breath. Inhale to reach that right hand all the way forward. Flip your palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Eye gaze goes up to the sky. If you want a little bit more, take that left hand, internally rotate it behind you to reach for that front thigh. Again, keep that belly button in. Hold for another inhale here. Exhale, release that bind. If you have hold, right elbow meets right knee. Left hand bowls all the way down and up for our extended side angle. Look under the top bicep. Nice long line from the crown of your head all the way down to the back heel. Our breath is still nice and strong. We're not dumping into that lower shoulder. We hold for another inhale. Exhale, top hand circles down to the ground. Wide leg forward fold. Rotate to face the ground here. Let's take our left hand, reach it to your right ankle or calf. Maybe you reach the opposite hand to the sky to find a nice twist here. Hold for an inhale. And exhale, let's change hands. Our right hand reaches to left ankle, left hand to the sky. Find that twist. Hold for another inhale. Exhale, both hands release underneath you. Let's reach the hands all the way to the back of the mat towards the left. Rotate to face all 10 toes facing the back of the room. Both legs are straight for a modified pyramid. Hold for the inhale. And exhale, see if you can melt the crown of your head closer to the floor. We hold for another inhale. And for the exhale, inhale to bend into your back leg, and exhale to step it forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain, circle your hands to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart space. Let's make our way back down. Inhale to reach tall. And exhale to fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the floor, stepping back. High to low plank, option to lower your knees. On your inhale, your choice of back bend. And on your exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Spread the fingers wide, press down through the heels, tailbone opens to the sky. Let's bring our big toes together. Inhale, left leg reaches to the ceiling. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger curl. Inhale to send it back, three-leg dog. Inhale, knee to nose, tiger curl. Exhale, send it back. Last one, inhale, knee to nose and hold. Can you tap that shin on the floor? Exhale to press into your hands, hug it into your chest. Inhale to lower. Exhale, press through your hands, hug that knee in. One more. Inhale, two more. Exhale to hug it in. Last one, inhale to lower. Exhale to hug it in. With control, place it to your left thumb. High crescent lunge, reach the hands to the sky. And on your exhale, sink nice and low. Draw the belly button in. Active through the legs, find that fire. We hold for another inhale. Exhale, hands release behind your back, interlace your fingers, puff out your chest. Exhale, left shoulder to left knee, hands go to the sky. Crown of the head melts to the floor. Maybe your eye gaze goes to that back big toe. Draw the belly button in, fight for that balance, hold for another inhale. And exhale, hands release to the sky. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, warrior three, launch off that back leg. Find the balance, draw the belly button in. Can you get the crown of the head in the same line as the heel? Option to reach those hands forward. Holding here for another inhale. Exhale, right knee hugs into your chest, stand tall, stork pose. Lift it up nice and high. Draw the belly button in. Feel the length growing from the crown of your head. Are you still breathing? We hold for another inhale here. Exhale, send it back, warrior three. Hold for the inhale. On your exhale, land that back foot down to the ground. Arms windmill open, warrior two. We're bending into the left leg. Our right toes are facing 2 o'clock-ish. Shoulders are over hips. Hug the heels together. Find the strength of the pose. Draw that belly button in. Inhale to reach forward. Exhale to reverse your warrior. Take that left hand to the sky. Option to find your bind. Take that back hand around to the front. Find your breath. One more inhale here. Exhale, left elbow meets left knee, right hand bowls all the way down for an extended side angle. Find that nice long line from fingertips to back heel. Keep that breath flowing. Draw away from that left shoulder and draw the belly button in. One more inhale here. Exhale, top hand circles down to the ground, wide leg forward fold. We're facing the ground again. Let's take our right hand to the left ankle or leg. Maybe the left hand reaches to the sky for a twist. 2 breaths. One more inhale. Exhale to release. Let's change sides. Left hand, right ankle or leg. Right hand reaches. 2 breaths. One more inhale. And exhale to gently release. Let's reach to the front of the mat. Rotate all 10 toes to face the front of the mat. Pyramid pose. Hold for your inhale. And exhale, chest comes down to the knee. Hold for another inhale. Exhale to bend into the back leg. And on your next exhale, step it forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Reach your hands to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart space. We have one more round through of Surya A. Inhale to reach tall. And exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. And exhale, hands to the floor, stepping back. High to low plank, chaturanga. On your inhale, your choice of back bend. And on your exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog, 2 breaths here. Press into the thumb, press into the finger mounds. Open the tailbone to the sky, heels actively pressed to the ground. Inhale to rise up on your toes, big bend. Exhale, step hop or walk, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain, circle the hands. And exhale, hands to your heart space, Samasthiti. Let's heel toe the feet nice and wide on the mat. We inhale to drop the hips low into a malasana or a squat, and exhale to stand tall, starting to build some fire through the legs. Inhale to lower, exhale to stand. We have 3 more. Inhale, lower, exhale, stand. Inhale, lower, exhale, stand. Last one, inhale, lower, and exhale, stand. Inhale to lower and hold. We'll find that malasana pose again. Option to stay here, so pressing the elbows into the knees, hands pressed down in line with the sternum, sitting up nice and tall. And if you need to place a block or a cushion or something under your bum, you're welcome to. If you'd like a little bit of a challenge today, we'll play around with some crow pose. So bringing the hands nice and wide, and you want to think of chaturanga arms through the upper body, so our elbows will stack directly over wrists. Fingers are wide, hands are under shoulders, we'll lift the hips to the sky. Walk the feet nice and close to the wrists. Bend your knees and place your knees into your armpits. So the shins are resting on your triceps, right at the back of the arms. And gently rock the weight forward so the weight goes into your hands. And maybe this is as far as you come. Maybe you stay here. Keep that weight going forward. Keep your eye gaze looking forward. If you want more, maybe you lift up one foot, maybe the other foot. Maybe you find a little balance here. Drawing that belly button in and keeping that eye gaze looking forward. And remembering that yoga is a practice. It's okay if you didn't get crow the first time. It takes time to learn how to activate, how to stack your joints. But if you want to have a little bit more of a play, you're welcome to here. Think of stacking the elbows over the wrists. Your eye gaze goes forward. We draw that belly button in and we hug those feet into the bum. Another 2 breaths to play around here. And on your exhale, let's have a seat on your bum. We'll extend the legs out long, however is comfortable for you. Maybe that's cross leg, maybe they're out in front of you. And let's take our right hand up over the head. Left hand reaches for your elbow to find a nice tricep stretch here. Opening through the chest. 2 more breaths. And on your next exhale, let's change arms. Left hand reaches between the shoulder blades, right hand reaches for the elbow. 2 breaths. One more inhale. And exhale to gently release your arms. Let's have a lie down on our backs. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little cuddle. And when you're ready, bring the arms to the side. Let the knees knock over to one side, finding a nice twist. If you want to intensify this, maybe you extend the underneath leg. Can you keep the chest facing the sky with your shoulder blades on the ground? 2 breaths. One more inhale. And exhale to change sides. Draw the belly button in. Knees come all the way over to the other side. Can you keep that chest facing forward? Shoulder blades are on the ground. As you arrive, let the legs melt into the earth. Holding for another inhale. And exhale to gently make your way back to center. Happy baby. Kick the feet up to the sky. Hold behind your knees, your ankles, maybe your toes. Knees hug into your armpits. Tailbone presses down to the ground. Option to stay here. Option to find a gentle sway side to side or play, kicking the feet into the hands, straightening one leg, both legs, whatever feels nice. Another 2 breaths here. And on your next exhale, release your legs long on your mat, finding your way to our final resting pose, Shavasana, however that looks for you today. Taking any little movements, any little fidgets that help you relax. Starting to bring that awareness back into your body. Maybe scanning through the body, seeing how you feel now versus how you felt when we first stepped on our mats today. Maybe coming back to that intention you set for yourself. Maybe coming back to our Manipura chakra. And remembering that fire is action and transformation. Allowing yourself to grow means taking action and leaving behind what no longer works for you. Shavasana. As always, you have the option to hang out here a little bit longer if you'd like to. If you're ready to get back to it, maybe introducing some little movements, licking lips, rolling ankles, wrists, maybe finding a full body stretch, taking a moment of gratitude for anything that you're grateful for today. Maybe that's for yourself for showing up on day 11 of our 21 days. Maybe that's for your body, for everything it allows you to do, everything it does for you and will do for you. And when you're ready, slowly making your way up, we'll meet in a seated position with our eyes closed or gaze softens. On your inhale, take your hands up over your head. And exhale to draw them down to your heart space. Allow your head to bow to your fingertips. Thank you so much for flowing with me today, moving your bodies intuitively, and of course, honoring this ancient practice of yoga. Namaste. Thanks so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed that and hope you felt the fire activate within you throughout our flow. And I'll see you all tomorrow on the mat.